be starting with Axios today. So Axios example, I'll take the employee list and I'll take so function f2 dot js and more is okay. So I'll be showing this CRUD thing. So employee list and I'll create add employee. First of all, I'll show you how to add an employee. Create a functional component because class component is very easy. And then we need to have Axios library. You can use even fetch, but mostly in many of the projects, people use Axios only. It's very rare people are using the fetch. Fetch is same like how you do ajax call, right? Like that only fetch will be there. Like you will be giving body and some headers and everything. Okay. Axios is not like that. Axios is very simple and easy to use. So you need to install like this npm install axios hyphen save. Once done, you can check it out in your package.json. Let's take this import Axios. So I was showing the form, right? I'll just tell you what kind of data I'm expecting. So my Node.js API is running on port 3000. Because of that, it ran in 3001. So localhost 3000 / employees. And two objects are there. In that, I have a properties like ID, name, position, office, and salary. You can change it later on, like whatever properties you want. Just make changes in the APIs, okay, and also in the database. We'll go to our code and we'll write a form to store the data into the database, right? So what we'll do is we'll write. Let's have a form. We'll have a label. We had a properties like name, input, done. And now, yeah, type text. What else was the name, position, office, and salary? Change the properties. So text, and a simple submit. Yeah, we'll simply write one. Okay, now let's see the output, what it is showing. Yeah, I have to display this also, right? So what we'll do is we'll have to set up a route for this as well. So we'll do one thing. Let's have a route for this as well. What was that? Add employee. Okay, and let's have a header which will take us to what was it? Page not found. Okay, let me check. Path equal to / CRUD. So you can see I'm getting this, right? So let me have developer stories and amount, let's say. So now when I submit, so you can see I'm getting the data, but how should I stop reloading? Event.prevent default we need to write. Now it will not reload. I'll just submit it and show you. See, it's not reloading. Okay, and here it is showing submitted, right? So now in the last, form which we have seen, we were using on change event. So today I want to show something called controlled versus uncontrolled component. Controlled, okay. So let me show you. I think it is there here only. Form this one. Okay, let me just pull this here and yeah. Okay. What is a controlled component and what is uncontrolled component? So controlled component means your React component is handling the form state using state. Okay. So now if you see here, For each input field, we had created a state, right? So for every input, we have written a onChange event, right? So our React component is controlling the form state, right? So that is called as a controlled component. In case of uncontrolled component, DOM will be manipulating the form input. Okay. So in uncontrolled component, as DOM is handling the input, we will be taking the reference from DOM and we will be accessing the value. That is called as a uncontrolled component, right? So now I won't be using onChange event. Instead of that, I will be using reference. So we do have one hook called useRef. Okay. With the help of that useRef, I will be accessing the value. I'll be taking the reference from the DOM and I'll be accessing the value. So let me show you how I'll be doing it. And here I will have, okay, let's say I have a name, position, office and salary. So I'll be creating a name ref equal to, it will be null equal to user ref. Now what I will be doing is I will write reference. Okay, reference attribute equal to, I need to give the use reference instance. Okay, I forgot to write keyword. You can use const length where whatever you want. So here I'll write ref. Now what I'll do is I'll simply have one object. Let's say, okay, let me just show you what name ref contains. I'll just show one. Rest of the things will remain same, right? Now let's go ahead and check. You can see current input and it has so many properties, right? It has so many properties. It has base URL also, right? Disabled properties also it has. Okay, so you can play with this. Now, if you just check in current, we should also have value. Somewhere down you will find it. Value will be there. Okay, see this. The value is empty. We are updating this value only. Okay. So now here, so what was it? Name ref dot. So this is what we'll be doing it. So we'll have an object. Let obj equal to, same thing you need to repeat for other. Let me have some salary ref dot. Yeah, now we don't need this statement. Now, if I just print this, let me show you that. When I print it, so you can see I'm getting the values, right? Name, office, position, salary. So now I'll write post. Post will take data also. See URL data. If you have any configuration that you can have it, right? So URL is a string along with the data. Data is of type any, right? So we are passing the object, this object. Okay. So this is how you need to write axios.post, axios.get, axios.put, like this. As it is a promises, you guys, once promises is satisfied, then you will get the response. Okay. So dot then response. You can print the response. What you are getting? Print the error, right? So now I should have the URL, right? So let me just copy and paste it, the URLs. And for posting a data, I have a API. Okay, so this is my API. So we'll see whatever the response is, whether it is satisfied or we do have an error. So as soon as I hit on this, I'll go to network also. Here you can see nothing is there. Submit. So what it says, got blocked. Okay, so what's that? 3001. Okay, let me restart my node server. It takes 3001. Okay, I'll show you to you also. When you get that it is blocked, what you can do is it is I have enabled 2. You can write 2001, and yeah, make sure you start running again. Refresh it. Test developer submit. So see, I got the whatever object I was passing, that is there. Along with that, I got status 200 and the data is there here.